After a whole 10 years, I finally landed in Seoul, my hometown. I couldn't believe it. Then, out of nowhere, a group of insanely handsome guys in black suits appeared and bowed to me.
Ms. Jinu, welcome home.
Oh my, I had zero clue what was happening. When they gently guided me toward a Bentley that literally screamed Chibo Era's energy, I just went along. I mean, even if this was a kidnapping, honestly worth it. Hi, I'm Jinu's second 17 years old, half Korean, half American. I was born 5 minutes after my big sis, Luna, and 10 minutes before my little sis, Rumi. Yep, I'm a triplet. Growing up with my sisters in Korea was like having two built-in soulmates. We all love tteokbokki and bingsu, but none of us could ever survive the smell of cheonggukjang, that super fermented soybean stew. And if Luna caught a cold, Rumi and I would randomly sneeze for no reason. Or when Minji wandered off, which happened every day, Luna and I could always sense where she was. We even made a time capsule together, burying it under the giant tree that had been standing for generations. It was our promise to each other, to return in 10 years and see where life had taken us. But then, everything changed. Mom and Dad got divorced, and Mom brought me half across the globe to the US. It broke my heart to leave Luna and Rumi behind. We tried everything to stay connected. Texts, video calls, even sending each other little care packages. But with the crazy time difference, school, and life, slowly, we drifted apart. Still, I tried my best to hold on to my Korean part as a way of staying connected with them. Fast forward to the present. I finally got the chance to come back to Korea, only to be whisked away by a Bentley full of handsome bodyguards. The car pulled up to this massive Hanok mansion like something straight out of a K-drama. When the gate opened, two dainty figures appeared, both with flawless porcelain skin.
Luna, Rumi.
I ran to them, ready to pull them into the hug I'd been dreaming of for years, but they died like it was a freaking parasite. How could they be this cold after all these years apart?
Sister, welcome home.
Please come inside. Father and the family are waiting for you.
Wait, this was our house? Turns out Dad had kept his insanely wealthy background a secret. I'm talking like founder of Korea's biggest hospital empire kind of wealth. So after the divorce, he returned to his chaebol roots. I know drama, but wait till you meet the relatives.
Oh, she's a bit chubby, isn't she?
Her skin's too tan, don't you think?
What is she wearing? So American.
In my panic, I just kept bowing like a broken bobblehead, then accidentally bumped into Ajashi. I'm so sorry, Jae, Nun, Mion, Hayo. Luna had to step in and apologize on my behalf.
So embarrassing.
Before I could blink, I was sitting at this massive dinner table, surrounded by a feast fit for royalty. I lost all self-control, devouring everything in sight like I hadn't eaten in weeks. Suddenly, every pair of eyes locked on me.
Psst, I'm not supposed to eat before the elders.
Oops, my bad.
We gathered here today, first, to welcome my daughter Jinu home, and second, I'd like to announce that we're opening a new hospital branch overseas. We need someone with international experience to lead it. I believe no one is more suited than Jinu.
Completely choked on the tangerine seeds and spat them out like little missiles flying straight at the elders. Every pair of eyes turned to me in silent judgment. Dad had to awkwardly wrap up dinner on the spot while I mentally filled out a one-way application to disappear from Earth. That night, I couldn't sleep. I wanted to talk to Luna and Rumi, to finally reconnect like old times. Then I found them talking in the backyard, but I noticed their mood was off.
Ani, don't be upset. I'm sure Dad still thinks highly of you.
Apparently not. She just got here and suddenly she's the one chosen to run the overseas branch. What has she done to deserve it? Honestly, she should just stay in America.
My chest heightened and my feelings almost slipped out. Luna and Rumi turned and saw me.
Jinu, wait!
I stumbled back to my room, and early the next morning, I was ready to catch the first flight back to the States. Luna was right. I didn't belong here. But on my way to the airport, a part of me couldn't let go. It urged me to make one last attempt to reconnect with my sisters. There was still one thing I had to the time capsule. Where was the ancient tree? Did they tear it down just to replace it with this cold, lifeless concrete block? That meant the time capsule was gone too. Suddenly, tears welled up in my eyes. All the memories, all the promises erased.
You were looking for the time capsule, weren't you?
How did you know?
Triplet bond, remember? Don't worry. We moved it before the construction and kept it somewhere safe, 'cause we knew you'd come back one day, and we didn't want to open it without you.
Really? So where is it now? Right here in our backyard.
Yep, closest to our hearts, right?
I couldn't agree more.
Ani, what's it like being away from home?
Honestly, lonely. I missed you both every single day, and sometimes it felt like I lost that special connection with you guys.
Hey, you know Luna didn't mean what she said, right? It's just that overseas position meant a lot to her. I think she's more mad at herself than at you.
I really wanted to believe that. Then, out of nowhere, Rumi came up with an idea for us to bond before I left for the States. First, she convinced Luna to go to Inorobang, a Korean karaoke place. I grabbed the mic and blasted out the catchiest K-pop tune.
아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real.
Ah, addict girl.
Then we headed to the street food stall in front of our old school, eagerly stuffing our faces with tae-tteokbokki and odeng. The flavor just hit nostalgic and comforting. Afterward, we made our way to the dimjabong, lying side by side in oversized sauna uniforms. Nothing felt more perfect than this moment. As the lights dimmed, I felt Luna's hand gently slip into mine.
I'm sorry for what I said. I never meant to make you feel left out. I let rivalry get the best of me. The truth is, I miss you too. And I'm just so glad you're finally home.
I smiled through the tears. Finally, our hearts were back where they belonged, together. Later, I spoke to Dad about the overseas branch and suggested that felt Luna should take the lead. Given her extensive research into the market, I'd support her by offering insights where needed. Dad agreed, and it perfectly aligned with his plan to launch a high-profile corporate event to present the project. Felt Luna was ecstatic and determined to prove herself. She dove into the work, drowning in documents, meetings, and endless calls. Rumi and I tried to pull her away for a break, but she barely glanced up from her laptop. One night, I woke up from a faint sob, followed the sound, and found Luna sitting alone in the backyard, wiping her tears. It took me forever to get her to open up.
The venue just canceled our reservation, and we only have a few days left before the event. I thought I could handle this on my own because Dad trusted me. You trusted me, but now it's all ruined. I failed everyone.
Her cries were so loud, they woke Rumi up. The two of us tried everything to calm her down. You don't have to do this alone. We've got you, the three of us. We'll pull it off together. The very next day, we sprang into action. Rumi pulled out her tablet and started calling every guest to confirm their attendance and send them the updated venue details. I rushed to the backup venue, coordinating with the staff to rearrange seating and set up the banners and lights. Meanwhile, back home, Luna was typing like a machine, revising her presentation and replanning the event timeline. Time passed quickly, and by D-Day, we have turned complete chaos into a perfectly coordinated event. The guests arrived, the music played, and the stage light lit the room. Dad walked onto the stage, beaming with pride. When Luna confidently delivered her speech, Rumi and I watched her with nothing but admiration. She did it! We did it together. That night, we celebrated in the backyard, just like old times. Laughter filled the air as we enjoyed food and drinks under the stars. But as the night wore on, an unexpected silence fell over us. I suddenly remembered the time capsule. Without a word, we all grabbed the shovels and began digging. There it was, just like I remembered. Inside, we found little trinkets, notes and pictures, fragments of our childhood sitting there, surrounded by pieces of our past and present. It felt like time had come full circle.
Hey, there's something I need to tell you. I'm going to study abroad in France.
Both Luna and I froze. I turned to her, expecting anger or frustration, but instead her face softened.
Well, you should. You've worked hard for it, Rumi. You deserve it.
But I'll be so far away. What if we lose touch?
You won't. No matter how far apart we are, we'll always be there for each other. And no distance will ever break that bond. We decided to make a new time capsule, gathering new trinkets, Polaroids, and notes for our future selves. Let's bury it here. And when we're ready, we'll come back and open it together. And just like that, a new pact was made. A promise that no matter where life took us, no matter the distance, we would always find our way back to each other.